Alright guys, so I'm going to make this video and address, there was a bunch of comments on bringing the Integra back from a couple individuals. One of them actually was a representative from a company, but I'd like to clear the air, and I have taken some money and done some small sponsorships and stuff like that for the Integra, and you know what, I thank those guys a ton. Just starting right off the top, and this guy actually never asked to be like mentioned or nothing, but Big Al, he's a longtime viewer. He had actually given me a lot of money over the years, you know, like, hey man, you know, throw it towards this, throw it towards that. He's been a huge help with a lot of different things, and I actually am going to still the last thing we were talking about is doing wheels and tires, and he had sent money over. He was like, here, this should help you out with the tires situation. And I was like, thank you, man. And I feel horrible because I still have not done wheels and tires, but Big Al, thank you, much appreciated, and I'm not forgetting you. I'd like to kind of like do a I don't know, maybe do like a sticker thing up on the back, or when I get it painted, I don't know, but just to show some support and show some love for the guys that have supported me over the years. Now, with that being said, there's a couple other guys that I guess were maybe on the opposite end of the fence, and we're not so, I guess, I don't even know what the word, but thankful to see the car come back. And that is Terry with, I think it's Go Drive Performance. Anyway, they sponsored the last turbo that we put on here, and the thing is he's like, we want to see you make blah blah blah, you know, 400 horsepower on the 1.8 liter. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's the plan. So he gave me a really good discount. I basically paid cost or under cost for the turbo, and the car didn't end up making but like 380 horsepower because the clutch started slipping. And then that's when I had a tire go flat, so I threw these on there, and these wheels are bent, and I kind of just parked it, and I never got around to putting a clutch in it because life happened. Well, anyway, he commented on there, and he ended up commenting so much stuff that I didn't take the comments down, but he thought I did. But when you go dropping a bunch of links and firing off a bunch of stuff in the YouTube comment section, I have it auto moderated, so it automatically deleted those. I can see them afterwards, and I can still see them, but you guys can't. So it's just kind of like it's there for, you know, the safety of young kids and stuff that don't need to be reading that kind of stuff. Well, anyway, he was fairly hateful because he was like, this car shouldn't even be around, blah blah blah, you should be, you know, paying me money for what you owe. And I'm like, you know, guy, I thought I had paid for the cost of it, but I guess, you know, maybe I didn't hold up my end of the bargain. So I reached back out to you. I sent you a message. You haven't sent anything back to me. I only have your old email. I'm willing to pay out the rest of the turbo, whatever it costs. Like, I don't care, man. Like, I just want to be on a good foot with everybody that's helped me with this car. And I thought, you know, we were on the same page. Now that's resolved, there's one more guy that actually, he didn't comment, but he emailed me, and he had helped me out and is still helping me out on the Thunderbird build, but he also helped me out on this. So I'm not going to release his name, but he is from Godspeed, and I'm going to be honest, Godspeed's been an awesome company to work with, because they're kind of like, hey man, we'll cut you a deal on this. We really don't care, you know, what you do with it, as long as you just show it off. So when I did my intercooler video, Godspeed hooked me up with an intercooler, and I shouted him out in that video. That's been years ago. And he was like, hey man, do you think you could maybe help us out and like shout out the intercooler again? And I'm like, well, I mean, I guess so. I just don't really know how to do it, because like the intercooler's on there and it's been on there, and I don't know what you want me to do. And so then he fired back at me, and he was like, well, you ain't made a lot of progress on this and on that. And I'm like, well, hey, what, you know, you want me to just pay out retail for what it is? That's cool. And, you know, we'll just consider I don't owe you anything, you don't owe me anything, and because I don't want to, you know, ruin any kind of working relationship. And he was like, oh, it's already ruined, you quit and blah blah blah. And I'm like, wow, you know, and all this from a video of me saying I was bringing the Integra back. So it's like, when the Integra was dead and gone and people didn't think it was around, I guess it was okay. Like nobody said anything. But as soon as I bring the Integra back, that's when like these, I guess these reps from these companies that have, you know, helped me out over the years are like feeling butthurt because I won't go and like revisit the same exact part. Like that intercooler's been on there. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. So yeah, this isn't, you know, I don't mean to be a rant video or whatever. Yeah, I actually want this to be a thank you. I want to thank both of those guys and also Al. And there was one more. Hold on, I had it on my phone right here. Oh yeah, Tyler S. from California. Tyler S, thank you. Oh, and I can't forget my guy from down under, Big Aaron. So Aaron, thank you too. I don't remember what you had sent me, but thank you for everything. He's an Integra guy too. Anyway, the car community has been an awesome community to work with, you know, in real life and also on YouTube in the virtual space. And that's like, you know, this is my hobby. This isn't, I don't make a ton of money. I really don't make much money on YouTube at all. So for me to like record videos and upload them, it's kind of on my prerogative and on my free time. And when I had more free time, when I was working for somebody else, it was something I could do. But now that I'm working for myself and I'm getting busy and, you know, life's getting crazy, I got married, we're trying to have kids. It's just, there's not much time for it, especially when it doesn't really contribute much pay wise. Like, you know, I guess some of these YouTubers make a significant amount of money from YouTube. It's their full-time job, so I get it. They actually can afford to make videos all the time, and that's cool. Maybe if I ever got there one day, then I would do more videos. But until then, this is just my hobby, and I'm glad you guys enjoy watching it, and I'm excited to show you more stuff throughout this coming year. You know, Thunderbird, LS swap, little, you know, car flips here and there, Hondas, Integras, all that kind of stuff. So I guess I don't really know where I was going with this video. I want to thank those guys. You know, kill a little bit of hate with kindness. And I'm not saying all of them were hateful, but there was definitely some mean stuff said from what I thought were professional individuals that work with companies. And yeah, and I don't want to, I'm not putting any of these companies on blast. The Godspeed and what is it, Go Auto Works have been awesome, and their products have been awesome. I guess everybody's got different expectations. So yeah, well, anyway, I'll end this. I'm about to upload a video of where I was working on my Hyundai. Got a little Hyundai that was wrecked in the front end, and we started swapping parts over. So if you're interested in like flipping cars and doing that kind of stuff, maybe you'll like that. And yeah, so check it out. Peace. And by the way, if you're watching this video and you don't have anything to do with whatever, you just kind of keep the hate to yourself. I guess don't feed the bears, blah, blah, blah. And if you contributed or helped contribute to the Integra over the years and I forgot about you and I didn't say anything, then please reach out to me, because I want to do like I don't know what, but maybe like a plaque or like almost kind of like a commemorative thing to like show all the people and all the different, either if they don't want to be their name on it, maybe the company or whatever they help sponsor on the Integra. So definitely reach out to me. I know there's more. I mean, this car has been a years and years long process. Oh man, I can't even forget my daggone tuner, James at J Mills Tuning. Been a huge help. Has helped me out tremendously with that Integra. I mean, heck, we've swapped motors at his shop. He's tuned it countless times, and I owe a lot of these guys, Big Al, Aaron, Tyler, more than I can ever probably even repay them. So yeah, thank you guys, much appreciated, and we're gonna get this thing back going for sure. Yeah, so peace.